third time I went to Iraq. They were in Basra. We'd have to go underneath these pontoon bridges. We were convinced every day that we had to go underneath there, that someone was going to blow us up. We've already had a couple other bridges set up on us, which is a little bit more personal. It's not just for anybody going by, it's us on these boats. Nobody else is going by but us. So we were very aware that we were doing good work because they didn't want us on the rivers anymore.
I have a really good mentor who I still contact, I still talk to today. In every day, every situation that I do, I try hard to be the understanding person that she was and to give positive reinforcement to sailors, whether they be in my department or not. That made me the second class that I am now, because I tell the seamen and the third classes that work with me, the goal might be for you to be doing this and me to doing something else. But at the end of the day, I'm still working too, just like you. You're working, I'm working. We all working towards the same goal.
I have the ability to hold my breath for 2 minutes, just because if we went under there and it lit off, our chance of survival was very low. And we all knew it. And every part of you says, we should not go underneath this bridge. But you have to. Because if you don't, they're gonna move the rockets. If you don't, they're just gonna continue wreaking havoc in that city. You have to be there.
My favorite thing about Deck Department is our ability as a whole to come together regardless of the situation. Being out to sea forces you to make a family you didn't know you needed. I can say that is my family. I appreciate everyone I get to encounter while I'm out here. I always have a new face or am impacted by someone else each time I go out. It's always a surprise, something I look forward to.
You know, there are people there to help you. There are people that care about you. Everybody contributes a little bit of something for the bigger picture. So you learn how to count on each other for guidance, advice, for support.
You know, we came up with a plan. This was the plan. This is how we're going to do it. It's working. Let's practice it. Let's go over it. Let's teach it. Trust me. If we do it this way, it's going to work. But when it was go time, we're all relying on one another. And when it started getting a little sideways, they would look at me. And because I trusted them to do the job and they trusted me to lead them, we're unbeatable. Undefeated. Unstoppable. We had mission success over and over and over. But that trust was everything. We could not have done what we had to do without that trust, both ways. Unconditional. Wasn't free. We all had to earn it. But it was worth earning in the end.
All of us who are on the ford right now signed our names on a sheet of paper for our country. Forged by the Sea was exactly our purpose for putting our name on that sheet of paper. We're out here, and regardless of our job title, we're doing what we do for our country. It's that 1% that not many others can fraction into their lives.
The Navy that we have, that we've become, is what it is now because of what we've been doing out to sea. The sea power that we've been demonstrating, everything that we've been doing is what's making the Navy the world's finest Navy.
I mean, when you think of forging something, I mean, normally people think of like, forging like metal, forging a sword out of this raw material. And that's really what it is. I mean, we take Americans, we take who they are, and just like anything else in that rock, there's precious metals in there that you want. And this really getting that and pulling out what makes each and every one of us great, making it shine and turning it into the instrument it's supposed to be.